Greetings and salutations. Welcome to a short little episode on the Emerging Composer. I'm titling this one, Where Do Minor Chords Live? If you followed my lessons on the chordal scale, you'll find that in every key, there's 7 chords. If I was using like the key of C, for example, it's a C something chord, a D something chord, E something chord, F something chord. Every note of that C major scale is also the name of a chord. And when we analyze it and break it down, we find out that minor chords occur in 3 places: the 2nd, 3rd, or the 6th chord. So it'd be C major, D minor, E minor, F major, G major, A minor, B diminished, etc. So that means a minor chord can appear in one of 3 positions in any given key. I'm using D minor as my minor chord for kicks, grins, and giggles. And we're going to see where this D minor chord lives. Now, I'm starting with the D minor chord when it's functioning as the 6th chord in the key of C. Oh, I'm sorry, 6th chord in the key of F major. The scale that is based on going from D to D in the key of F sounds like this. That's a D natural minor. That's a scale that we're used to hearing. It's also called the Aeolian mode. So we would refer to this as the D Aeolian mode. It's the D natural minor. Now, it's this scale, the natural minor scale, as it exists in the key of F, is going to be our point of reference to altering it to fit in other different situations. So the D minor can be the 6th chord in the key of F. So here's F major, G minor, A minor, B flat major, C major, D minor, E half diminished, F. Make sense? Cool. Now, that being the case, let's see where the second place that a D minor chord can live. A D minor chord can live as a 2 chord in some key. All right, well, it's a 2 chord in the key of C, because C major, D minor, E minor, F major, G major, A minor, B diminished, C major. It exists as the 2 chord. It functions as a 2 chord in the key of C. Now, remember when I told you the D natural minor scale was this? Well, when it's functioning as a 2 chord, we alter that just a little bit. We're going to change the 7th note, and you're going to see that in the diagram here shortly. We take the 7th note, or 6th, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we take the 6th note, and we raise it up a half step. So now it's D to D in the key of C, all natural notes. Again, compare that to the D natural minor scale. D Dorian. As opposed to D natural minor. Dorian. Now, the D minor chord can also exist as a 3 chord, this time in the key of B flat. All right, B flat, C minor, D minor, E flat major, F major, G minor, A half diminished, Back to B flat. There we go. Got to put my B flat hat on. So now what we've done is we've altered the natural minor scale by lowering the second degree. E natural now becomes E flat. So that gives a slightly different sound to this version of the D minor scale. D natural minor is this. D Phrygian mode. Now, if I took this little lick, there's an E flat, D to E flat. Played it out of the natural minor, it would be Phrygian mode. So that describes the three major places that the D minor chord lives, but there's one more. The D minor chord also lives in an invented or altered scale. It takes the natural minor scale, and it changes the seventh degree. It raises it a half step, makes it in this case D minor. Instead of going C natural to D, we end up with. Now I call this an invented or altered scale because it does not exist in the natural musical universe. We alter the D minor scale, calling it a D harmonic minor scale, because there were instances when if we wanted D minor to be the key, we had to change one of the chords in there, and I talk about that in other lessons. But just know this: a D harmonic minor scale has a C sharp in it. So here's your D natural minor, D harmonic minor. I like that sound. C sharp to D, as opposed to D natural minor. D harmonic minor. Does that make sense? Now, here's where this comes in handy. Knowing how the D minor chord is functioning will inform your playing as to what kind of lines you play in a song that's written in whatever key it's written in. A lot of times I'm backing up a performer, and I'll put in little licks behind behind the singer, you know, in the holes that they give me. So if I'm doing something like Wayfaring Stranger, I am a poor wayfaring stranger traveling through this world of woe. There ain't no sickness, toil, nor danger in that bright land to which I go. Well, the D minor is functioning as a D harmonic out of the D harmonic minor world there. So I might do something like, I am a poor wayfaring stranger traveling through this world of woe. Hear what I did there? Because it's in the key of D harmonic minor or D minor, I'm using the D harmonic minor scale with that raised seventh, and that changes the licks. But what if, just for kicks and giggles, I decided that I'm not going to have an A7 chord, so I'm going to play it in a key of D natural minor. I am a poor wayfaring stranger See? There's C natural. Instead of, I go, traveling through this world of woe. Instead of. So, how the chord, minor chord, is functioning will determine the lines that you play. Now, I've got a couple examples here. First of all, here's standard notation. Shows you how these different scales that we're drawing from, these modes. We start off with, down here where it says key of F, I say it's a point of reference for the versions of the D minor scale. That's the one that we're going to be messing with. So here's what it sounds like. All right. Now go up to the very top left there, where it's the Dorian mode. In the Dorian mode, you take the 6th degree, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you raise it up 1/2 step. So now instead of natural minor, you have D natural minor, D Dorian. Then I have Phrygian mode. I have the E circled there because the Phrygian mode is your natural minor scale, but instead of that note, the E natural is an E flat. Instead of it's that's your D natural minor scale. Here would be that same lick altered with the E flat instead of F, E. I'm going to go, let's see. Instead of. And then we have the D Harmonic minor, which is the key of F modified. And that scale, here's a D natural minor, D Harmonic minor. So if I did that little lick a little while ago, that's C natural to D. Now it's going to be C sharp to D. Hear that sound, that difference? So there's little differences in the line that you'll play depending upon the context, depending how that D minor chord is functioning. Is it functioning as a 6 chord? Well, this is your D natural minor. Is it functioning as a 2 chord? It's this Dorian thing. Is it functioning as a 3 chord? Well, then it is Phrygian. And each one of these has slight alterations. The Dorian mode, we raise the 6th note of the minor scale. The Phrygian mode, we flat the 2nd note of the minor scale. And the harmonic minor scale, we raise the 7th note. Now, I wrote a couple lines here that'll show you perhaps, and give you another example. Like here is your, I'm going to go down here to the Aeolian mode, key of F, point of reference. And here's what this little melodic phrase sounds like. So it's. Now go up to the Dorian mode. I've circled the note that's going to change. That B flat is now going to be B natural. Now here's how this line sounds with that. As opposed to in a Phrygian mode. Now I'm going to alter the E that you in this lick, this first note, starting note of the lick. Now it's going to be E flat. So now instead, here's my natural minor version. And here is my Phrygian mode. Again, Aeolian mode or natural minor. Phrygian mode. And the last one, the harmonic minor, where you raise the 7th degree of the natural minor scale. Natural minor scale again. Raise the 7th degree. So here's what, again, the original line written in the key of F, Aeolian mode. D minor is functioning as a 6th chord. Again. But now if it's modifying, now if it's existing as a D harmonic minor scale, it's going to be this. As opposed to again. So depending on where the minor chord lives, you'll alter your lines accordingly. Now, this is gonna take a little bit of work to wrap your head around, but just know that it can exist in 4 different places. It can be a harmonic minor scale. It can exist as a 2 chord in a key. It can exist as a 3 chord in a key, another key. It can exist as a 6 chord in another key. This will inform your playing. So if you're playing behind somebody and you see a D minor chord and you're in the key of B flat, then you're going to think D to D in the key of B flat, which is going to be E flat, right? B flat and E flat are going to be your 2 notes. I'm sorry. See, key of B flat, there'd be an E flat in there, wouldn't there? Yeah. If it's Dorian, well, it's D to D in the key of C. No sharps, no flats. And if it's harmonic minor, it's your natural minor scale with the raised 7th. Does that make sense? If you study this stuff and start to apply it to your playing, your lines will sound more sophisticated. And isn't that why we play guitar? Because we want to be sophisticated? No, I just want to be right. I want my lines to sound right. So, again, just to review, D minor chord exists in 4 different homes. Natural minor, it's a 6th degree of a scale of the key of F. It exists as a 2 chord in the key of C. It exists as a 3 chord in the key of B flat, and exists as its own little home as a D harmonic minor scale. Each one of these has a different key signature. The harmonic minor is an invented altered scale. It doesn't exist naturally in the musical universe. We had to invent it to cover the musical situations we were coming in contact with. So, I hope that helps you in some way, shape, or form. Just another piece of information. If you're going to solo over a minor chord, understand how that minor chord is functioning and make your adaptations on your instrument. It can exist as a 2 chord, a 3 chord, or a 6 chord, or harmonic minor scale. Cool. All right. that'll do it for now. I will catch you a little further up the creek. This is Mr. G, and I am out of here. Bye-bye.